Hello Aries, welcome back to my channel. If your sun, moon, or rising just so happens to be in Aries, this reading is divinely for you. Thank you so much for coming back, tuning in. It feels good to be back, and I'm happy that we are finally doing this reading. So that being said, let's jump in. I don't even want to take up too much of your time. So disclaimer, this is just going to be a general reading for Aries, sun, moon, Venus, and rising. Okay, if you have of course other placements, then I highly recommend watching those readings so you can get a full reading on this channel. And again, not every message will resonate, but just grab what is speaking to you. And this is just going to be the collective message for Aries, sun, moon, Venus, and rising. Okay, so we have the cards here. The first card we have is the King of Pentacles. Love that for you guys. I love this energy. We also have the Four of Wands, the King of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Justice card. Ooh. Okay. What is the overall theme for Aries, sun, moon, Venus, and rising? What does Aries need to know for their highest good and protection right now during this time? Listen, you guys are focused. Let me tell you something. Aries is saying that I'm going to win no matter what. Aries is focused on their money. Aries is focused on rebuilding. Aries is saying, I can do that all by myself. I can handle this by myself. Something happened though, Aries, where I feel like you were disappointed though. Something happened. I feel like you were disappointed, and because you felt that, you don't ever want to put yourself in the position for someone or something to hold so much meaning or so much power, and then when it comes time to show up, it doesn't happen. When it comes time for people to deliver, they don't deliver. Now, it's not showing up in this reading because I actually feel that you guys are just so focused on, again, rebuilding. You're even probably rebranding. You're starting a business. You're starting a healthcare regimen. It's kind of like you're at war with, it's like you're preparing to go to war. It's like you're sharpening your knives, you're getting ready, and you know that you're going to win. Very Aries, Mars energy. You guys are very sure of yourself. But before you felt this surge of, I'm strong and I can do this, someone made you feel, like it wasn't important. Someone made you feel like you came second when you always made sure that you were there for them. You were always there, and you felt that, where were you when I needed you? So it's okay. I'm going to level up so good, or I'm going to do my best, that I'm not going to be in the position to need you. I'm going to be okay with being with myself. And some of you guys already feel that way now, but you've been focused on your money. So I will say this, good news is coming in for Aries. If you have been saving up your money, you're going to reach your goal because you've been saving all of this time. If you've been applying for something, you're going to hear good news. If you are waiting for an approval, you're going to hear an approval. Aries, literally from now to, I want to say, May, is going to be a beautiful time for you guys right now. Because I also feel that when it comes to the emotional things that you were experiencing, because now you know and you're more mature, or you have just more insight because you have gone through it, you feel like nothing can stop you now, or nothing can make you go back to how it's been, because again, the thing that I keep hearing in this reading is, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I'm going to stop forcing this to work, and I'm going to focus on me and go back to the formula that brought me here, and I'm going to win. I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to finish school. I'm going to, again, start that healthcare regimen. I'm going to date better, choose better. I'm going to do better. Leo, some of you guys could be celebrating something, hearing good news. I feel like I see graduations. I'm seeing congratulation emails. I'm seeing graduations. I'm seeing winning an award. I'm seeing better business opportunities. You're just in a space of expansion right now. And it's because, again, you've been putting in the work all of this time. Justice. Also, if you have been going through something with courts, if something was taken from you, if you were wronged in any way, you're going to be winning this as well, or getting a fair deal, because Justice card is ruled by the sign Libra, which is your opposite sign. So you're finally going to be getting what is owed to you as well. Okay, now this could be on the other end. Let's say you, God forbid, let's say you know an Aries that did wrong to someone, that karma or justice is going to be served. So if they were in the wrong, they're going to be getting their punishment. Now, again, this is not all, I'm not saying that, you know, that's what you guys are going to be going through. But if you know an Aries that has been doing wrong all of this time, if you know who I'm talking about, because we have to always talk about the opposite side or the other side, because that energy is there. Good and bad, they coexist. Light and dark, it coexist. Okay. One cannot exist without the other. So if we're looking at it on a negative aspect, the negative side of Aries, again, that have been doing wrong, there's a punishment. If you knew that you were supposed to turn this in and you didn't, something's coming for you. There's a bill, something's about to pop up, because Justice card is here, 9 of Swords. So if you know that something's pending, you need to handle something, I would address it now. Okay? I will address it now. That way you can be on the other side of Aries, where they're winning, they're making it happen. Aries are focused and handling things, and it's great. But again, if you've been procrastinating, I feel like that's what it is. If you procrastinate, everything just, the momentum stops. Everything just falls away, and now you have to start all over again. So don't stop this momentum. Aries, stay on this path of get it done. Set the appointment, check your emails, be on top of things. I just feel like Aries, you guys are so focused, and a little too focused, to the point where I'm not picking up on love here. I don't feel love. I don't feel relationship. And this is not to say that you guys aren't going through emotional stuff, because I do feel like for some of you, yes, but a lot of you are not even really giving that a lot of energy. So if you're married and in a happy relationship, and let's say you've been really focused on your passions, your hobbies, because Aries is a very passionate sign, they may be feeling a little neglected by you, Aries. So don't be shocked if your person within the next 3 months or less says they want more quality time with you, because you've been locked in. Leo is, Aries is working. Like, people can't get a hold of Aries right now. Aries, they're not staying still. They're on the move. And I feel like your person is like, can we just spend time with each other? Can we chill? Can we do this? Okay. And if you're single, it's almost like the person that likes you can't get you to say yes to them. Like, maybe you're moving too fast, or they just missed you. You were there, but then you just left. Something like that too. What are messages that Leos need to know for love? So I'm going to say this, okay? I love that you guys are working. I love that you guys are focused. I love that you guys are locked in. I love that you're putting your energy into that. And your wishes are going to be granted. Absolutely, absolutely. But be very mindful of burnout. I feel like as much as all of this is amazing, be careful of burnout. After you have achieved your goal, please give yourself at least 3 days to recuperate and rest. I feel like some of you guys are not sleeping right. It's very hyperactive a little bit. I feel jittery even in this energy as of right now. It's not bad. It just kind of feels like we gotta turn it off and just chill and just relax and rest, rejuvenate, recharge, because you've been on go. Like, the reading is saying you're going to be on go for a very long time, but Spirit is saying if you do that, too much of a good thing can be bad, or how you do that can be bad long term. So make sure that you're resting in between, Aries, because foundation and achievements, and you see mental conflict. Now let's talk a little bit deeper. Again, this is a safe space. At least I try to make sure I set the intention for all of my readings to bring a sense of safety and nourishment, if you will. I normally pray before I do these readings, because I want people to feel that love, or just to feel that reassurance, but to also be open to hearing any little bit of corrective criticism, but not from a bad place, but it's just more so of a, Sometimes the divine does call us out. Even when I do these readings, I'm an Aries moon and I kind of feel called out a little bit with what I'm about to say. But as beautiful as this reading is, Spirit is saying that some of you are escaping into working hard. You're escaping into being the best that you can be because you're trying to not feel what you're feeling. You're trying not to feel less than. You're trying not to feel broken. You're trying not to feel lost. So you're giving yourself direction. It's like you're throwing yourself in the thick of that war and you're winning, but it's to distract yourself, because if you just lay the sword down and you take a rest, now everything just comes back of what you've lost or how something has made you feel. And Aries doesn't want to sit in how that made them feel. It's like they want to impatiently get out of that so they don't have to sit in that. And I will say that this is where you and Libras are different, because with Libra will actually try to harmonize themselves if they're at their highest peak, if they are evolved enough to do so, because sometimes when they're unbalanced, they do the opposite. But whereas Aries can ignore the squishy innermost feelings that they do have when it's very sentimental and intimate, because you guys do not hold back from speaking up or standing up for yourself. But when it comes to expressing yourself, like I love you, or this broke my heart, or this made me feel this way, I feel like a lot of you don't want to sit in that. So you're becoming a beast and getting it done and winning, because you're literally putting your all into that. Because if you kind of function and take your time and not go on hyperdrive, it's like you're on a long road and now you have all this time to think. And I feel like you guys don't want to think. Mental conflict. You just want to go. But Spirit is saying you're going to reach your goal sooner than you think, though. So you're going to have to come to a place where you do sit and reflect on this and think about how it's changed you and where you want to see yourself in the next few years. This is important to start. It's also, now I don't feel like this can be anything that we're inducing. I don't feel like it's drugs, but for some of us, as quiet as it's kept, it can be substances. It can be, I'm going to just smoke and not think about it. It can be things like that. It can. So we have to find a way to not escape. We can't like I get it. Escape into becoming successful. That is like, you can't lose with that because you win. But when you get all your trophies, when you reach all those accolades, because you will, Aries, this feeling that you're going through is still going to be present. It's still going to be there. So I encourage you guys to please start getting therapy. Start regularly getting readings. Start journaling. Start expressing yourself, because that part of your life is important. Do not neglect healing your heart space. I feel like that's what this is all about. Do not neglect healing and recovering that heartbreak that you've experienced, okay? Because it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel these feelings. It's not, you don't want to just throw them away and act like it didn't happen. If you feel a wave of tears, cry it out and then thug it out and go back to what you were doing. But don't try to like stop yourself from releasing and letting go, because even your tears is purification. If you taste your tears, it's salt. That's your soul purging away that pain. No matter how many times you have to cry, it's better to let it out than to hold it in, because you can make yourself sick when you hold it in. And then when you hold it in, you're trying to do all of this stuff. Of course, as much as I see that you guys are winning and things are going to be coming up for you, not a lot of the Empress didn't show up in this reading. The Emperor showed up, so this is an Aries card. You're ready to make it happen, right? And some of this can be because maybe even frustration is driving you to go in like this. But for the most part, you're going to win, Aries. I feel like for some of you may have gone through something with someone with Aquarius placements or Leo placements, or what else? Leo placements. I feel Aquarius. I feel Leo for Aries. I also feel, even for some of you, Scorpio. I feel these signs for you. Okay. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So they're saying don't hold, because 4 of Pentacles can talk about holding on to things. Don't hold on to that. Don't hold on to what's bad for you. Find healthy coping mechanisms to release. Working out is a great way of releasing that tension or those feelings. As a matter of fact, I recommend that a lot of you get into working out or just doing something where you're being active, because that's really going to help you. Because remember, you're ruled by the planet Mars. Mars is actually a very active planet. A lot of athletes have heavy Mars placements, and they have to work out. They have to exert that energy. You guys are kind of, make sure you're doing that, okay? Let's look into love and matters of the heart for Aries, because I just got to the source of, are you distracting yourself from how something's making you feel? Did something rub you the wrong way about someone or something that you've heard? What is it? Spirit is saying whatever that it is, it might even not be the full story, but you heard only half of it. So then you're going off of that, and it's been like triggering the crap out of you. That's for some of you. That's for some of you. Okay. Now on the positive side of things, Aries is okay. Just don't burn yourself out so you can spend time with the people that you love in your family, right? So that's what I'm getting here from here. Like a bind in your love life. Love begins. That's the first card. We also have spiritual union. And then we have light. What I am getting, Aries, is, believe it or not, is that when it comes to your love life, if you have been kind of going through something that's been hurting you and you're distracting yourself with work right now because you just do not want to deal with it, you will be heard, understood, and you may even be getting an apology. But it's not going to happen as of right now, but it is in your future to receive. So you don't have to feel that you never got the opportunity to express yourself or to hear their side of the story or whichever the case may be. I do feel like this is going to resolve itself. You're doing the right thing to pour yourself into your work. Just do not burn yourself out. But I don't feel that this is over, Aries, whether you've been expecting this to happen and this incident happened years ago or this happened last week. I do feel like this is going to resolve itself. I absolutely do. Now, you're being called to be patient. It's all that you can do. This will resolve itself, whatever that this is. Okay, Aries, that's what I'm feeling. This will resolve itself. This will resolve itself. And you will get the opportunity to express your truth. This is throat chakra activation. You will get the opportunity to say what's been bothering you and how it's been making you feel. You will. You will finally get that moment. But in the meantime, create that balance of taking care of you as you're taking care of what you have to take care of. And again, you've been through so much already to just know the signs, and you have so much awareness now. So I feel like Aries, you're maturing, you're growing. It's just, don't ignore your heart chakra. Don't ignore your emotions, please. It's okay. Like, make sure that you are balancing that out. But that's what I'm seeing for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. So, by the way, just to answer this question, if you're wondering if this person or whatever situation is going to come back to you, it will. But focus on your emotional well-being right now, okay? Just let this go. This will come back to you, okay? Anyways, guys, again, thank you guys so much for watching this reading. Don't forget to give this reading a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I would love to hear your feedback regarding this reading. Please be safe, and we'll be back next time with another reading. Bye, guys.